Okay, here we are with the Hermit. Let's start with Rachel Pollack. She starts out with her short paragraph. He climbs hills at evening, he calls out to the moon. He steps through the doorway, he finds the old lantern. She goes on to say, the most versions of this card show a wise old man standing on a peak and holding a lantern, the light of wisdom. Here we see a semi-abstract figure joyously mounting the hill, a seeker after enlightenment. Bird-headed to symbolize his ascent to the spiritual world, he carries a staff with a woman's head carved at the top to symbolize his trust in the goddess. The staff was inspired by a ceremonial staff from Angola, while the form of the hermit derives from a style of rock art found in many lands, especially Africa and Australia. His form is a slightly more realistic version of the Shining Vision glyph. She goes on to say, the journey to self-knowledge involves sadness as well as joy. The 9 branches on the tree connect the card to the 9 of trees, a card that shows a painful confrontation with feelings of helplessness. Nevertheless, the hermit eagerly accepts whatever he will learn on his inner journey. Divinatory meanings: withdrawal from ordinary things, a quest for inner truth, a time to be alone, exploration of self, mature acceptance of life. Quite wonderful. We're going to Margaret Peterson, The Crone. Here's her poem. I don't know if you can see this. It looks just abstract, but there's a figure standing right in the center. Aging as spiritual journey, the soul listens inward through the ear labyrinth, listening to the voice of the heart, place of knowledge and wisdom. The old traveler on her way to the point of oneness, where she touches the cosmic whole, wingless flying straight into the heart, every step is perfect. Wow, let's read that again. The crone. And here she does address another female aspect in her cards. Aging as spiritual journey, the soul listening inward through the ear labyrinth, listening to the voice of the heart, place of knowledge and wisdom, the old traveler on her way to the point of oneness, where she touches the cosmic whole, wingless flying straight into the heart, every step is perfect. That's powerful. That's very powerful. The Japaritsa. This is a cool card. Okay, radiating shamanic energy and teeming with personal and mystical symbols is the Hermit. Hovering immediately to the left of the image's central rectangle is an unnamed tailed urchin-like creature whose appearance recurred frequently in Japaritsa's 2008-2010 drawing and painting cycles. The continuation of the journey through the mental plane is by no means limited to mindful experiences. It instead considers integration of multi-level experiences building on all that has already ensued on its progression to the spiritual plane. The Hermit, more than any other card, deals with such dialects as detachment and immersion, introspection and guidance, as the facets of the mind proceed with their dissolution into the oneness of the spirit. So here again we hear about the oneness. Divinatory meanings. Distractions are to be avoided. A goal can be attained. Introspection and contemplation are required. The need for independence and self-awareness. One who may provide guidance or aid. So that's interesting too. It can also be a personage providing guidance or aid. And finally, in our little sweet deck, I'm not sure how sweet it is, but it's adorable in many ways, is Nora Huska's Gypsy Palace. The hermit calls for a silent challenge by yourself. The hermit's journey leads to his own center. To reach it, he must take this adventure alone, without fear. Social interactions are not needed at the moment and will lead you away from what is important now. It is time to focus inside and listen to the very important teachings that reside there. You will come back richer and stronger from this meditative experience. Keywords: solitude, introspection, inner wisdom, and meditation. Lovely. Lovely. Who doesn't love the Hermit? There they are in all their glory. Have a great day.